We're getting a real good look at the origins of Clark Kent.
The newest version of the Superman franchise gives fans an inside look at the origins of the hero. But is it worth checking out this weekend? The guys from St. Joe Live give you their thoughts on Man of Steel.
Hey guys, there's a lot going on with the Man of Steel, so I'm just going to throw it over to Shea.
All right, Man of Steel begins on Krypton with the birth of Kal-El, but it's a short-lived celebration as General Zod, played here by Michael Shannon, kills his parents in battle. Zod is sent to exile for his crimes, but not before Kal-El is placed in a spacecraft sent for Earth. We catch up with Kal-El as a 20-something Clark Kent played by Henry Cavill. He's a vagabond who goes from place to place looking for traces of his heritage. When he finally discovers a craft linked to Krypton, Zod finds out and bolts for Earth, setting up a fight between two super-powered aliens. One who wants to destroy Earth for the sake of the Kryptonian race, and another who knows the value of a human life. Supporting players in this movie include Amy Adams as Lois Lane, Russell Crowe as the projection of Jor-El, and Kevin Costner and Diane Lane as Ma and Pa Kent. Andrew, that was a lot to get through,
yes.
And I summed that up pretty briefly.
Yes.
What did you think of Man of Steel?
I thought that the first half of the movie's really good. We dig into Superman like no other Superman movie has.
Yeah.
And I think that that's really cool, just seeing him accepting who he is, or trying to at least.
Yeah.
And just trying to relate to humans. After that, it just becomes kind of a typical action movie, and I think kind of falls apart. It kind of loses some of the characterization of the first half, so I don't know.
Yeah, I thought when you see two, super-powered beings hurling each other through buildings, it gets a little tedious after a while. What bothered me most about this movie was the character development. I thought Lois Lane it was a big miscast here to have Amy Adams play her, and I think you never really see Michael Shannon unleashed as Zod like you want to. There were a lot of dull performances that I think brought down the movie, and otherwise I thought it was crafted pretty well. What would you give it for a rating?
I'm going to recommend it and give it at least a 3.
I'm going to give it a 2.5. It's very average. I think that in the realm of superhero movies, we're going to remember this along the same lines as Thor. Take that for what it's worth.
I'd agree.
To read my review of Man of Steel, check out St. Joe Live and Friday's edition of the St. Joseph News Press, or go online to stjoelive.com. In the meantime, I'm Shea Conner.
I'm Andrew Gaug.
And we'll see you next week.
Well, that's kind of disappointing, isn't it?
Yeah, we do have rain on the way, guys. Of course, a little bit out there tonight, and we have more on the way tomorrow morning, tomorrow evening. Also, those rain chances continue into the...
We're getting a